That was rough. Oh, sick. Alright. Oh. Need to move my stuff. Turn on the lamp. There we are. It's time. I have no idea how long this is going to last, but we'll see. It's only 2 endings, right? Where were we? What? Why is my skip not working? Oh, it doesn't work during the intro. Okay, so where were we? I did the Luna ending. Can't see the game? Where the fuck is it? Hello, video game? There we are. Nah, I only have like 3 scenes. I use 1 scene for like random games, 1 scene for something else. Okay, so I did this, the Luna end. I guess we're going to here. The CDs, this is, yeah. Let's jump. I'm going to green with Quark. No, what? Oh, I can't go to the green door. It's just gonna tell me some bullshit, yeah. Blue with Tenmyoji. Because I already went through the green door here. Ooh, we're gonna get puzzles right away. Attack Tenmyoji, so we go through the blue door.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
Is that so? You mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we don't really have the time. Ask me again later, okay?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A. That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
Any objections?
Isn't that
Good.
obvious?
Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, alright?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds.
Hurry up, guys. The door's closing.
Right.
I'm going!
With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door.
2,
10. Oh.
1, 0.
0?
Chromatic doors closing.
Blue. 3 doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Oh, this thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
He pulled the lever! Pull the lever! Oh hey, looks like one of them opened.
But only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Might as well then. What is this? I wasn't looking at. Oh dear, this is this place. Puzzles, puzzles, puzzles. So this is the exit, huh? Nothing. Locked out, won't even budge. So what the hell is this place?
The door said PEC.
Pointless exercise. Closet.
Guessing it's not for working out, though.
It looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation or something, but for what? Prepare the emergency chocolate? Private ecclesiastical commode? What?
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
What's it saying?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible
I don't
virus?
think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Oh man. Then that newspaper article was true. Several moments of silence crawled past. The three of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of this new information. Eventually Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Yeah, I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into a pressure exchange thing unless we got those on done.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So where's the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
It doesn't really look like a lift. Oh yeah. This room is divided into two floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
You're smart. You're smart, Clover.
Then this is the actual pressure exchange chamber. Ah, no good. This one's locked too.
Want to open, huh?
Nope.
Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe we can get
Well,
out.
it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
Well, what the fuck? Well, let's have a look anyway. Maybe we'll find something about that virus.
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
Seek a way out. Woo woo woo. Savor these last moments of puzzles. Want to open... Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. Hey Web. You didn't miss anything, I just entered a puzzle room. Hey, it's cardboard box. This is all junk. Nothing useful in here. Really? Is that a barometer? The needle's in the middle. It says 1.5 atmospheres. Remember it said something in the manual about pressure in here being higher than the pressure outside. I can't look at this. 25113. Is there something in there? Looks like a key. I feel this glass panel is supposed to open. And of course it's locked, so we can't get to the key, huh? That would be too easy. I wonder what the number is. Do you think it's maybe a hint to help us unlock the panel? 251103, huh? I wonder what these 5 cylinders are about. Press the triangle buttons above and below the column to change the image. Change all 5 images as appropriate, then press the yellow button on the right. What? Are you serious? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Okay, I probably need to find the corresponding number somewhere. Everybody on? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, here we go. No good, it won't open. It's locked? Looks like it, but I don't see a keyhole. There's no keyhole, I don't think we can open it. Guess we might as well leave these suckers alone for now. One of those protective suits. If we put this on one, what? We should be able to get in the decompression chamber. Well, let's do it then. You managed to get it on? Yeah. Yeah, Clover looks really fucking weird. Yeah, it's a little big on me, but I think I should be okay. I'm ready to go. Good. Should we go then? Yeah, might as well. First, pipes. Nothing suspicious here. This is the manual I was telling you about. Remember I read it to you? Or you mean that thing about how we had to wear the protective suits to enter the compression chamber? Yeah, well, there was another piece of paper in there. It has some kind of drawing on it. What? I found an instruction manual for the outside of the pressure exchange chamber door. You can view it in the archive. Okay. Yes, the icons. How does this see the stone? This is a chair, right? I'd call it a bench. Same difference, you put your butt on it anyway. Anyway, you see the symbols on the top? Yeah, 6 of them. Maybe it's a clue. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I miss something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I borrowed 4 twice. More hazmat suits. It's a protective suits. Keep prices and stuff out. Looks like there's a bunch of them. How can the whole outside world be infected by some virus? Yeah, it's too horrible. I hope it's not true. It can't be. I think Zero Senior just put this here to mess with us. I hope you're right. Huh. It won't open. No keyhole here either. Huh. I wonder what these are about. Do you think they mean something? No, this is a machine, I guess. Can't find the power button. Me either, but there's a cord coming out of the back. See? Yeah. That's a USB cable. I think we're supposed to plug it into something. This appears to be the main body of whatever this machine is. It has a USB cable coming. Is that a fucking USB? What the fuck? Have these people ever seen a USB cable? You think we're supposed to sit on the stool? What's going to happen if we do that? It'll go round and round and round till you get dizzy. I'm just messing with you. You see how there's this sort of panel thing here? I think this machine is some sort of scanner. If I'm right, maybe it can tell you if there's anything wrong with your body or something. Really? I don't know. It just seemed like maybe that's what it was. There's more lockers. Just more suits. So that's this cylinder. And an arrow up. No? I'll have a look later. Boats, chess. Red spinning light. It looks like a police car light. Now that we got these things on, we can go on inside, right? What the hell? Handle still won't move. Maybe that can touch shot screen on the door unlocks it. What? That's a pain. Why would they do that? Security maybe? When you click the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at the other points that you can draw lines to. Whoop. Remember how that the lines should not overlap or cross each other. Click one of these rings to draw a line connecting to the other. Repeat this process until you have connected all 3 pairs. Lines should not overlap or cross. Right, let's do this. Purple goes to orange. Yellow goes to green. White goes to... I'll call it blue. More like marine or something, I don't know. Oh, it's odd. Does the green go somewhere? Yeah. The green goes to yellow. Oh. I can't go this way. Hey, Ovelyn. White goes to... But now I can't connect the purple to orange. Oh, I guess the pink goes to orange? Yeah, it's pink, not purple. Oops, fuck, I didn't want to go out. The white goes to that one. Oh? Really? Good job. We did it. Nice work. We should be able to get this thing open now. Collection of different kinds of puzzles is pretty fun. Yeah, that's why Layton and Puzzle Agent. Is that it? Yeah. That's why they're so fun. Oh, there's the... A tablet, huh? Yeah, Layton games are fucking wild. It's just a whole bunch of fucking puzzles. There's nothing on the screen. I don't think the power's on. Is there a switch or something? Okay, I guess I connect this to the... Doesn't have a switch, but this does have a USB port. Maybe if you plug it in, it'll turn on? I think so. Okay. That is the orientation, yeah. And this door is welded shut, looks like it. How is so nonchalant? That door and the other one came through, let us in here the only way. That door and the other one we came through that let us in here are the only ways out of this room. That's a weird sentence. See? So if we did decompress this room, we still couldn't go outside? That's right. This is a dead end. That's what I was trying to tell you. Didn't I say it wasn't going to be easy? It wasn't going to be easy before we got here. Think about it. There's no way in hell Zerozine would let us out that way. Otherwise, what's the point of all this? Damn it. And I was getting all hopeful. This sucks. Hey, Chloe, where are you going? I'm going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and it's uncomfortable. I'm out of here. She's going to end up dead. Well, there she goes. What did you do? What the hell was that noise? I don't know. But I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about that. Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? You need to get out of here now. But I haven't explored all of the room. Oh fucking hell. Jump scare. That should be the pressurization button. Hit it. Right. Insufficient power for repressurization. Please route additional power. No, that I guess. Damn it. God, it got big. Must be a difference in pressure. You ever taken an unopened bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something and it gets all puffed up like it's gonna pop? What the fuck kind of analogy is that? Same sort of thing, I guess, but this is just looks like it might be about to pop. This cable is red. This cable is red. Shit, it won't budge. Just use the panel, remember, like you did to get us on here. Pressure differential too great to open door. Shit, damn, I guess we're going to have to equalize the pressure before we can get it open. Oh, there's a key. There's a key up here. This red cable coming out of the box. Hello Zero, can you not explode? My god, what's wrong? The needle's all the way to the left. The pressure here is 0. That means we're in a vacuum. Yeah, that's about the size of it. What? Without this shoes we'd be toast. Is there a keyhole somewhere? I don't have anything in my inventory. Hey Clover, can you hear me? You don't need to yell. These helmets must have a radio. We should have realized that earlier. How else would we have been able to talk to each other after we put them on? Oh yeah, I guess the excitement of the moment and everything. It looks like you guys are locked up there. I tried to open the door, but it won't budge. So what should I do? Can you look around to see if there's something useful? You mean over here? Yeah. What's the gauge say? It hasn't changed. It's showing the pressure on this side is 1.5. Doesn't it look like there's something under that machine? Huh? Hey Clover, look under that machine. Yeah, do you see it? Looks like a binder. Yeah, I see it. Pick it up. Is there anything in it? Okay, hold on. This is... Hey, what is it? There's a piece of paper in here. Piece of paper? It looks it's just like the one I found in the manual. Oh no, it's a little different. The picture's similar, but I guess it's not the same. What's it off? How do I explain this? There are these color circles and they're connected to other circles. You're not making any sense. Just bring it over here and show it up against the glass. Right. You found an instruction manual for the inside of the pressure exchange chamber door. You can view it in the archive. Ah, this is perfect. We can just connect the dots like this. Focus on the other side. You're sitting in front of the elevator hugging your knees. Really? Was that all? What do you mean perfect? That didn't help at all! Zero was about to bust! No, but this is where the door is where you have the puzzle with the new colors. But it won't let me do the puzzle until I equalize the pressure. And Chloe's not doing anything anymore. I had to poke it with the key. It popped. Don't worry, I think that was the point. See, there was something inside. This is a doll. Apparently it was inside the other Zero Junior. There was a Zero Junior inside of Zero Junior. This thing's pissing me off. I don't like it either, but we don't really have a choice, do we? It's in here, it's probably part of one of these puzzles. No, that damn thing isn't. That thing's not going to help us get out of this room. Just leave it, we can come back for it later. That's all of that. That's all that's left of Zero Junior. He gave his life for something. When he exploded, I think he bent this metal plate over here. Wanna take a look? Hey, the plate's rattling. Wow, the explosion was strong enough to do that? Zero Junior's explosion probably knocked it loose. I think maybe I can get it off now. Give me a hand. Fine. There's something in here. There's a yellow one and a purple one. Looks like they're part of some kind of machine. Laser emitter? Damn. Some thick cables. Are there any more? No? Give me those back. Excuse me? Not really. It works like that. Should just do it then. What was that? Maybe the pressurization system is starting up. It should have enough power now. Good, maybe we can get out of here. Alright, press it. Press the damn pressurization button on it. Please solve a puzzle. Prepressurization preparation complete. Prepressurizing now. Look, the needle's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. Alright, we've restored the pressure. We should be able to use the door panel now. Just like we came in, right? So white goes to purple, yellow goes to pink, and blue goes to green. Oh, that's wrong. Or was it? Can't do this. Can't do this because it circles the pink. Can't do this because it locks out the white. Locks out the yellow from pink. Right. I had plenty of facts to back that up. Have you heard of consolidation? Consolidation? Okay. Welcome back. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks to you, Chloe. You would have been toast earlier, thanks. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to thank me. Okay, fuck you then. Let's go get some shapes.io. Actually, that game is just called Shapes now. So, let's just go get some shapes. Can we take this off now? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right? Yeah, no point keeping the damn things on now. Off they go. Yeah, it's gonna have a Z level as well. It's gonna be fun. I like shapes because there's like no pressure. Chloe, you're drenched in sweat. Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you? A Z level. Height. Just put them back in the locker. Okay. Like Dwarf Fortress, yeah. Shapes 2 is gonna be 3D. I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing. Yeah, calm down. Okay, so... Right, let's just connect these and... It says something, I'll read it. Inspecting the protective suit. System still operating in diagnostic mode. Full range of scan is not possible, so small suits must be used for calibration. Please place the child-sized protective suits in a standing position in the designated location. Touch the screen to begin inspection. Child-sized? Oh, it's probably in one of the lockers. So it's cylinder, this thing, 2 stars, and diamond. Good job. Looks like you were right. Hey, look. Hey, look. It was the lockers downstairs that had the keyholes. So, down we go. Good luck, looks like we got it open. What are these? Self-destructive keys? It opened. Is this a protective suit? Maybe but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid. And a notepad. Oh, it's a journal. Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait, there's a slip of paper in here. This is... Tool is probably what the message was talking about, so I should stand up that suit and put it here? I think so. But? What do you mean? Are you fucking with me? How big is that doll? How small is this suit? Should I put the dressed up Zero Junior doll here? Wow, it's tiny! The pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Okay, let's give it a shot. Excuse me? One, two, three. Oh, I don't get it. I can't see the fucking... Oh, is this one? Pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing this protective suit. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Oh. What? These are sequences of colors. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the paper. Yeah, you can guess. Oh, so... Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is the first number, you click this and you get the number. This is the second number, you click this and you get it. Okay, let's see. Blue, red, well, this is cyan. C, E, Y, pink, black. Okay. Cyan. Red. Blue. Yellow. Pink. Black. Oh, it's 6. I wonder what this is about then. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow, cyan, green, black, pink, yellow. It's 3. Oh. And this one is cyan, green, blue, cyan, green. Cyan, green, blue, black, yellow. Is that a Y? Fuck is that? It's yellow. 2. Okay, that makes sense. Don't patronize me. Hey, the colors changed. You're right. This is the passport. Okay, what's the other solution? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. That can't be it. There's no red on this. Oh, there is red. Red is pink. So what? Green and red. Is it blue, green, pink? Blue, green, pink. Oh, it's not red, you fucking moron. No. But it's the same thing. It forms a 1, doesn't it? Blue, green, pink. Is this loss? Am I missing something? Do I add them? Or remove them? I would just like made too many shapes, wouldn't it? Red, purple, cyan. Green, pink, cyan, red, blue, yellow, pink, black. Does that make any sense? 8. I guess I'll give it a go. So I'll add green and pink to this sequence. And blue. That's cyan, not blue. Cyan, green, red. Not red, pink. So this would make green, pink, cyan. It makes 2, right? If you start it from the beginning. But if you add the green and pink, they just go... Which makes a reverse 6. Oh no. Let me draw that from the beginning. I don't know what this is anymore. Okay. Green, pink. Green, pink, cyan, green. Green, pink, cyan, green. Okay. Blue, black. Black, yellow. It makes a reverse 6. That's not a number. Is it supposed to be 5? Or 2? It used to make a 2. This is 3. If you add cyan, green and pink. Cyan, green, pink. It's still a 3. So that doesn't make sense. I have no fucking idea. I mean, the golden files are bullshit anyway. I'll just get the fuck out of here. If I'm interested, I can come back later. Everything here looks the same. I'm more interested in the story than trying to solve this puzzle right now. If I want to solve it, I'll come back on my own time and try to figure it out. Do it on your own damn time! Hooray, it opened. Good job. Looks like there's a lot in here. Whoa, what's all this stuff? Hold on, I'll take everything out, just be patient. Let's see. First off, the map. Keep going. There's more in here. Looks like, yeah, moon cards. He has a solo. He gets one. Okay, couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card. I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? I wonder what's on it. Well, unless we can find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. Well, we can figure that out later. Yeah, there's a monitor in the infirmary. For now, we'll just take it with us. All we got left is key. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get that door open now. There's no time to waste. Let's move. Move your asses. Get there. Let's blow this fucking popsicle stand. Let's get the hell out of this bowling hole. Okay. Right. Let's do this. You found it. Was that necessary? Is this another warehouse?
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
Ooh, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, that I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
I want to know what those are.
What are those?
Those white doors?
Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called
Just
the
like
lock.
the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but
Guess things have changed for this round.
Yeah, you can go in any door. Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling.
What?
one of the other teams opened the gate early.
I'll... This... Your play. Nerd.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
Right, got
Let's
it.
go.
Dio opens the door. That's a classic. I love maps. This map screen is the best thing in the game. I get to keep up exactly where I am at all times. We return to the floor A warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door. And Dio, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he all right?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
Tenmyoji ignored K and took off at a run. So I'm still missing the location of the Zero bomb and the password for the bomb 1.
Oh dear. He's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at another eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Yes.
Clover holding her drills? Yeah, she does that a lot.
Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Then we can cure Quark Radical 6.
So it would seem.
I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's
Right
go.
behind you.
Why didn't we go there right away?
He should be fine now. It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately she placed it back into the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and even his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amongst themselves. Yeah, pretend to be Crash Bandicoot bosses. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Who the fuck is Quark?
Yes. We analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir.
Luna, K, Dio, Tenmyoji, Phi. Yeah, so this is Tenmyoji's ending, and this is Phi's ending. Yeah, that checks out.
Now that I've administered it, the Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right? Yes, that should be the case. Thank goodness.
It's fucking dynamic duo over here.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders and I let out the breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We went out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Then Myoji let out a long shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks.
How do you fuck up mouth animations that badly? Maybe it makes sense, the lip syncing maybe makes sense in Japanese, but it still looks really bad.
You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So Dia and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates.
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyoji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
That's right. His weak point. Quark is invulnerable if he doesn't have his hat on. Huh?
You know that memory card we found?
This thing?
Yeah, I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it. What, you don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah, he's right. There's a slot next to the screen. It should work for this one, too.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, but what if it's just like a zip file or something? Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio file on here?
It's pretty brick-walled, isn't it? I mean, it's not that bad, okay. It's fine.
Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Crank it up, bitch! Luna tapped a few things on the screen and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Who is this?
Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kinda like howling at the moon, lone wolf style. Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color.
Is this recorded on the 31st of December 2028?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Yeah.
The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous. Wish you guys could see it too, but... sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you?
On Mars?
So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday, too. Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What, you gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table. What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here?
You're not the only one asking that. What?
This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
That's Alice.
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
No, that's not Alice. Oh yeah, the message.
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them.
Hey, Reika.
All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
No kidding. This lady went fucking ham. Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person saw the reaction other than stunned confusion. Then Myoji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was.
Excuse me?
It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars? I'm sorry, what?
You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah.
Why is something like that here?
Particle annihilation engines? Yeah, that's a thing in this game. The bombs DO plants are like anti-particle, anti-matter bombs or whatever the fuck.
Don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
Are we on Mars?
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project. Now, the intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means 2 things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what she said? It was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that? Radical 6, baby.
Just what the hell happened there?
Then Myoji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all silent and paced slowly back and forth across the room. Well, this is a fucking revelation I did not expect. Hello, video game. This is the last path. Well, I guess I need to go through these death endings first, but before I go through the ending. Why are you piling on more bullshit? I barely know anything already. Possibly on Mars, but at last he stopped, raised his head and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
Why would there be a fucking virus like that in the test site?
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
It's a space virus? Aliens?
What? How can that be?
Thought the ending scene where the epilogue. Yeah, the thing is, you see, in this ending you get out, and you can see the moon. It's very clearly the moon, like, if you've seen the surface of the moon during night, you know what the moon looks like. That's what it looks like. The big boss of all this stuff is a talking rabbit god thing. Not exactly. The creator of the talking rabbit god thing. That's only Zero Junior. Zero Senior is still here. And I'm starting to think it's Sigma. And he like mind wiped himself or whatever the fuck. I'm not disbelieving it. I'm just saying that there's so many fucking questions already that it's insane that the game is just piling more on top of it.
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow, and once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Oh, damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the date the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
Oh, I got grabbed on the same day? I don't remember if that was said earlier.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Luna? You're a robot. Shut up.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Can you see what I'm saying, right? The recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
You see,
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait, so when does Tenmyoji... When did Tenmyoji get kidnapped?
All players, please, if no vote.
we're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, haven't answered. Don't care.
I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving. That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking Betray!
Hey, come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms.
You can walk while you talk like a fucking...
I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems
log.
to be doing
I don't know.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tenmyoji gave her one last note and turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Yeah, that's that, I guess. We should probably get going to...
Yes, we'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
If we do get to hear it.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
Can higher pressure affect that? Return to the warehouse to find only Kay. I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got one BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses Ally and Dio picks Betray...
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick Betray. The risk with Ally is just too high.
Hey, Alice, don't you have one BP too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
And he'll just default to Ally.
Unless he wakes up and bolts out of there like Alice.
I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
He fucking Luna gets goes to the bathroom to change her oil and Quark bolts out of there and votes Betray because he has a fucking brainworm. What if Alice and Kay choose Betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable, even if you ignore his age or condition. It's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So what do I like?
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Okay, Alice nodded to... Okay, Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. Without saying anything, Phi turned and walked into the room just left of theirs. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmi Oji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose Ally? Seems like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote Ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose Betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I disagree.
Why is that?
Clover's BP is 6. If we ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as the round is over.
I'd never...
That's easy for you to say, but think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, that's pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
Huh?
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose Ally?
She's more likely to try to clobber me with a... She like pulls out a club out of her magic fucking shorts and goes to town. Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv? There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep!
Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose Ally.
Yeah.
You can trust us.
Promise.
Pinky promise. Bing, 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 bing.
We promise.
Bottomless hot band.
All right. I guess I'll vote Ally 2 then.
Hot bands, that's what they're called.
3 minutes remain.
Well, looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Then Meiji gave us a curt nod and nodded, turned and strode into the second debut room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
I like that sound. It's good. Ba-da-ba-dim.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you. But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
anything?
Yep, anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
So, if I pick Betray for you, you'll listen to Lamlana glitches? Yeah, if you choose Betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey, no, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
What if we choose his ally and we don't?
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick Betray?
20 seconds.
The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tenmyoji and pick ally? Would I pick Betray for Claw and Andy?
If you
Just we just heard this, thank you. In the end there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
Back off! Back off, Todd!
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Can't believe the fucking goal on this damn bitch, on this IG.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
How dare you?
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
That is very out of character for her.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
But, I mean, it's not very hard to notice that Sigma is a fucking simp. Not simp for anyone.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
My bro. You know, the senile old men gotta look out for each other. Yeah, no surprises here. Wow, Dio was really ready to kill a bunch of people. Oh, I mean, it's fairly obvious they didn't have any other real choice. But he is ready to kill a bunch of people. Because he's a Myrmidon.
Points have
Hold on, let me cook. Do they get penalized for not voting? If everyone who doesn't go in the box and for the AB game defaults to ally, then wouldn't someone just stop everyone from going and everyone gets... If a whole team doesn't vote, they get penalized. Like if someone in the team, like the other party in the team votes, it's fine. In the pair? No. So there's the pair and the solo. So if neither the pair or the solo vote, they get penalized. There. Dio is a Myrmidon. That's Dio, right? I think that's a good spot to take a break. I'll put this on the break screen. How do I copy? Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Easy up, pants.
Been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Fucking hell, I can't believe that Pitch tried to do that.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out.
I can
Thanks.
say the same thing. No need for thanks.
Corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. Felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased. Fucking
That was
IG.
a bad choice, Sigma.
You are a bad choice. Like, you are just a bad choice.
And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
Would you watch my Rabbi Ribby speedruns? Yeah, thought so.
Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look and stalked off. Across the room, Dio and Fi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Ah, don't give me that. You knew exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with Betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
Is that where Alice went too?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
Oh no. Radical 6!
She left the warehouse?
Radical 6! We're in it!
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Oh, is my internet fine? I just reconnected the chat.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
I guess the chat was just having a fit. An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The
Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys, there is no set usage. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as we want. We can open the gate as many times as we want.
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys show me all your bracelets? I want to see all your colors and groups at this time. Within moments of a series of wrists. It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair, Fire's a magenta pair, and then Myoji's a yellow pair.
3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Sky is blue and so am I. Then how are we supposed to group up all the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Oh, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them then too, right, P?
Yeah, I did.
Hi. Yeah, I
You're
did.
talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Pi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Then Myoji, yellow and me blue would form one group. Pi, magenta and Dio green would form another group. Clover, Cyan, and K red would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So there'll be yellow, magenta and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
80 minutes. Oh, 1 hour.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Have fun.
Of course.
Fuck off.
I'll come with you then.
I hate you. Chloe gave her a shrug and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
I need to make soup out of my keycaps. They're getting kinda stained by stuff. Give me a nod and throw it out through the yellow door. That left only 3 of us, DOK and myself. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink.
Ooh, good idea.
You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. Took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
The conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. I'm alone. What should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Yeah, the infirmary. It's like everyone forgot about that shit. Of course! I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyoji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I said at the dead run down the hallway and into the infirmary. What did Tenman say before? There was a simulated Mars mission, and the Radical 6 apparently escaped from that simulation mission. That's pretty much the short of it. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was, Tenmyoji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up, saw me and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all of this stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding
Why
it?
should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
It's Akane, isn't it? Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I'm gonna to hear the rest.
The rest of what?
Did you forget to?
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about
I
it.
don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Huh? Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with this time. You remember something, alright. You remember so much you told me to take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Oh, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Blue ball? Before I could, fire exploded in the room. Her face a mixture of anxiety and fear. Alice is dead!
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is...
In Wonderland.
Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Without waiting for a response, Vi spun around and ran back out of the room. Then Mioji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took after her. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was a blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I walked straight into a brick wall, stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? Forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. And at last I pressed my finger to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Bullseye! Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but I now saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. Isn't there like fucking a steel wall between her heart and her skin? The thickest wall known to man. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest and my stomach lurched. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except of course for Quark. I wanted to ask which of one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Chloe was the first to speak.
Who did this? something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Who done it?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves!
People stab by them. People stab themselves all by themselves.
Oh, I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
I'm imagining everyone holding the scalpel together. Doing a team attack on Alice.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards! You're all going to die just like she did!
Hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7,
Clover!
6, 5, 4,
Clover!
3, 2, 1.
Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly Chloe moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Chloe, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No, there's no way she'd do that.
It's true, she stabbed herself in the heart with the scalpel.
All right, where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well?
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
She could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying! This is all a lie! It has to be!
Why the smile? So weird how her model is always smiling.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself! Just tell me the truth!
I am.
Prove it! Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
This is so annoying. I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kane? Show it to me.
A journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Why can you? I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Where do you fit the fucking journal? Her hands barely shook. Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only seconds before she stopped. Slowly and carefully she drew something out. There it was. The journal. I turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. And she looked back up and it was both with suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216.
Huh?
Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. 5. Frown deepened and my fucking chopstick went flying. Noodles. But she did as I suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew. Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Chloe wants to hear what it has to say, right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, Veit began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Isn't that obvious? Research has shown that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one has been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with corpses of people who took their own lives. The unaffected have only barely managed to survive and have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
I shot the journal with a soft slap. Or an SS for short. A sickly silence drifted to the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding the truth. The pandemic had already happened. All of Chloe's rage suddenly dissipated and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments the only sound in the room was Chloe's sobs. So where the fuck is the bomb? How was she gonna kill the other 6?
We've got a problem.
She has the bottomless hot pants, so she pulls out the club and starts clobbering them.
It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pair, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
Isn't that obvious? As he spoke, Dio grabbed the bracelet off the floor and dropped it into his pocket.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pair.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please. You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have... This never would have happened. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
Chloe stood up and rubbed her hands roughly over her eyes, smearing the tears across her cheeks. Then with a determined frown, she strode out of the room.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Alright, Quark's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Infirmary. What I'm wondering about, where's the poison swamp?
Quark, you're awake.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Yeah, I caught you crossing the border.
Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh God, Quark.
Then Mioji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved indeed to be corporeal, then Mioji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong.
I'm just glad you got your weak points back.
I'm fine.
But...
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Then Mioji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief, and I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. Mars is the poison swamp. Rad 6 comes from there and makes you want to kiss, just like the poison swamp. It doesn't actually reduce your brain's processing power. It gives you hallucinations that you're in a poison swamp. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, then Mioji deserved a few minutes, so I left him alone. At last, then Mioji seemed to recover and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
Feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling then Mioji didn't want Quark to know about Regal 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Alice's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Well, we got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on! How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Are we there yet? 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 Ding. Öppna dörren.
Chromatic door. 5 minutes remain.
You're late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake! And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
I looked at others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, we could go with the other one if you want.
Okay, and Chloe only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until...
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
0? Wow, this is the second time I get to go behind the white doors. No, it's director's office. There wasn't any puzzles there last time. Oh, nice, a balloon. Last time I was behind the white doors, I got security, right? Yeah. What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe, or maybe not.
Oh, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you got a point. Let's get started then. Seek a way out. Wow, that was quick. It's all business. Balloon. You want it, Quark? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really? How old are you? 20? What? Yeah. Fucking hell. My brain cells are reducing because of this game. Nice. A slingshot. Not the most impressive weapon, but it's simple as hell and won't jam like a gun. So he's got a spear instead of a sword. They used land successfully. So he's got a spear instead of a sword. This is a really short spear though. If you look at the tip head on, it kind of looks like a diamond. A diamond, huh? What do you mean? Look at the tip head on. A suit of armor. Yeah, that's not really a suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet, so what would we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. Are you sure it's paint? Could be blood. Hey, don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. What's this? It's a Roomba. Is it one of those vacuum robots you see on TV? You got me, it looks like a machine of some sort. But is it turned on? I don't think so. Let's see. Nope, no look. Ah, nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah, let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. A round of drinks! Huh, this is a cheap brandy. Alcohol this batch shouldn't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Grumble. No battery. Looks like a tablet. Does it work? No. There's an empty slot in the back, so it doesn't have a battery. Guess not. Then maybe if we can find a battery, we might be able to turn it on. Taking an L. There's some paint inside it. That coast is green. Looks like there used to be a bottle on. Historical Adventure Saga. Not a very exciting cover. Historical Adventure Saga. Oh, web, your link doesn't work. There are 3 volumes. Literally analysis. Literature. Yes. Let me find a book that just says literature on the front. Looks like a collection of literary analysis. Do you think it has any hints to help us get out of here? If it does, we're screwed. I think we'd starve to death before we got through all of those tomes. Philosophy books. I want them to be straight. So annoying. I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. I'm amazed you could get that far. I flipped through the first one open and my brain just said, screw this, I'm out. I want to look at the... Okay, whatever. Oh, this looks familiar. Man, this safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. Ah, you're such a kid. Maybe they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see, like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. I didn't think... See? It's locked, yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the handle. Looks like the one on the pressure exchange chambers door. So if we just do the same thing we did then. When you click the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear, other points. Click one of those. Repeat this process. Well, I don't know which ones are supposed to connect, so... What's up? What about that globe? Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think someone glued a piece of paper on it. Let's see if we can get it off then. You found a vault map. Oh. So it's... What is even on this? Okay. Yellow goes to purple. Yeah. White goes to cyan. And green goes to pink. Yeah. Haha, now this is brandy. Now this is annoying. Yeah, those are lunch boxes. Yep, used lunch boxes. The question is, why would you cosplay this character? Oh, everyone's got their own thing. Pierre Perrin's 200-year-old reserve. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some noise you got there. Yeah, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Brandy sucks ass. Oh! Okay, so I need to like make one drawing. Look, the laser beam is bending all around inside the bottle. Yeah, it made a parallelogram. Parallelogram? Okay. I don't know what that means. There's a screen built into the credenza. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? Beats me. Well, my money says that it just means that I won't do a squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? What is this? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. You put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. And it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh, huh. How did you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often one of these babies show up. Doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens if I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If you had a key for it, you think maybe it'll turn it on? I assume so. What's this? Checked it out earlier. I think it's just a business card holder. It's a file where you put business cards. They got all these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Huh, no. What? 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 I don't get it. Maybe we don't have enough information. Gah. It's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle though. Do you think we're supposed to stick something in there? Well, what do we have here? I haven't seen a computer this old in a while. Something on the screen. Is that lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I think the lion's got two heads. Looks like a monster from Greek myth or something. Looks like it's asking for an ID and a password underneath the lion, huh? The keyboard doesn't seem to be working though. I guess we can't enter anything then. Not putting the good bandy on the coaster, but Oh, it opened. There's something in here. Is it the key? Whoa, the light on the top turned on. Like it looks like you managed to turn it on. Alright, it's on now. What? Well, why don't you give it a face to look at? House? Yeah. Damn, none of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. What does it mean by gender mismatch? Maybe it's saying it is a girl? You know, this is Akane's office. Well, maybe if you dress Quark up like a girl. No way. Why do you dress up then? No, just thinking about that is making me want to puke. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything lying around here? How would do any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe... What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? It looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Hell yeah. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's like we're in a villain's secret lair. Huh. Didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah. So who is this girl? Hey, stop. She's just a girl. People's faces change a lot when they age. So this is set to recognize a very young Akane? What? Is she a granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Ah, damn it, fine. You've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a long time. Yeah, he's Junpei. Because she's his first love. No, you got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. When you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Huh, didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic then, Myoji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay, you don't want to talk about her, I get it. Look, oh hell, there's a... Oh hey, there's a helmet for the suit of armor. There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? I think it's going to go back in the wall. Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright, guess I should start by sitting in the chair. Can I pull the lever? Pull the lever! P. Is that what I'm supposed to draw? Looks like there's something on the table. Is that a battery? There's a P painted on the wall in red paint. I pull it again, the chair should turn back around, right? Oh, whatever. Looks like I have a choice. You must be feeling pretty tired then, Myoji. All the excitement can't be that easy for someone of your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? I'm not so old, I need the likes of you worrying about me. Is that so? Well, I think I'll just have a seat and... Huh? What's that? You think it's maybe an eye watching us? No, I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. Okay, I'll just use this slingshot to... Whoa, hold on there. Do you have actually something to fire? Oh, no, I guess I don't. What are you going to shoot it with then? With mind bullet? It's called Telekinesis Sigma. Anyway, I figured that slipped your mind like everything else. Yeah, I grabbed this off the floor earlier. Take it. Oh, this is the key we used to start the facial recognition device. Thanks, man. I guess I don't have to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1, fire. Whoa, nice aim. You're gonna try the center. There's some red paint on this part of the wall. Looks like I could put something on the wall right next to it too. It's been a while since I combined anything. Looks like you got the tablet to turn on. Look, something showed up on the screen. Enter a 4-digit password, then enter the key. Oh, I don't get it. Oh, are the letters the password? I know the order, but try piss. Bidi-bidi-bim! Yeah, that suits him. Yellow to purple. White to cyan. And green to red. Green to pink. Yellow to purple. And cyan to white. Easiest puzzle of my piss. Are you taking the lemon piss out of the lemon? Good job. You did it. Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion. I like those kind of puzzles. They're fun. Videos. Yeah. Sorry guys. Looks like we gotta bind an idea. So a binder. What is this? Is Sarah just making fun of us? It's a binder. It's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Page 1 of the business card instructions. Page 2 of the business card instructions. Why just not put them both in the one message? The disc looking at me, Grandpa. Buck it up. It's a buck up. It's just fake. Just how big are my pockets? Are the other people just going around carrying all the stuff? Please, Sigma. Ah, my hands. Two pegs on the back of the mount, I'll bet they fit perfectly. Give it a try. That looks like you were right. Okay, then I guess I need the business card instructions. Or do I already have the password? U, E, or maybe I still need to fuck around with the books. Oh, it's an H in it. Help? That's fucking creepy. You did it. Good work, Sigma. Let's take a look at the screen. Oh, what's this? Looks like you helped. Like, yeah. Ah, it changed. That looks like a puzzle. It is, it's a silhouette puzzle called a tangram. Oh yes, tangram! I love tangrams. Move, rotate, triangle, and squares to get the... Pressing the move, rotate button will allow the switch between the move and rotate mode. You can rotate a piece by dragging it while in rotation mode. Dragging it while in movement mode will move the piece in question. Once you've made the shape you want, press the check button. I have no idea what this is. Let's give it a shot. So I'm supposed to make this shape, I think. Maybe I should check out the business cards first again. Interesting, it gave me the password so easily, but there's so many puzzles still left to do. And Golden File makes it work for it. Let's see the instructions for the business cards. Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Tony, Marco. Oh, interesting. It just outright tells you. That can't be it. Have you seen a more beautiful air? Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream are on it. It's on its way. The women are requesting the following positions. Carol likes being on the left. Oh dear. Carol likes being on the left and prefers to be near Bob. Oh shit, I can't even read that. Just saw it here. No, that's way more inconvenient than going into the actual puzzle. Okay. Bob, Chris, John, Ian, Michael, Tommy. Anne likes being on the left. Carol likes being on the left. Oops. Okay. So Carol wants to be on the left. Wait, no. Fucking hell, sorry. Sophie wants to be on the right. Ellen wants to be above Anne. And Anne wants to be near Bob. Oh, it redid the men. Fucking hell. Ah. Okay. Is that it? Bob, John, Chris, Ian, Michael, Tony. Okay. So Ellen wants to be above Anne and one wants to be near Bob. So I guess Ellen... What? Kate wants to be near Mike, next to Michael. Sophie wants to be to the right. Okay, that's pretty easy actually. I think this is right. And look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Book. 3, 3, 4. Okay. I already have them in the correct order. Are you serious? So the tangram is the last thing to do. And it's this. Isn't that obvious? So let's see. This can only be on that side. No. Let's see. I have to rotate them as well. What am I supposed to build? This shape. I'm guessing... Yeah, I'm supposed to build that shape. Tangrams are fun, but they can be pretty hard. It was this way, right? Yeah. This should be simple enough though. Does this fit in here? This doesn't work, does it? It just often feels like there's so many options with tangrams. Tangrams. This doesn't work. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, that's how tangrams are. My ex had a tangram book. It was fun to solve. Yeah, I think they probably wouldn't make it like extremely difficult. What the fuck side was it on again? I'm having temporary memory loss. Goes that way. The fuck, am I tripping? I just had them in the correct position. What? It just... What is happening to my brain? Hey, fucking hell, what the fuck? What did that happen to my brain? I think it's not gonna be too picky about the exact orientation of stuff. Oh yeah, who's the man? Yeah, I did tangrams that were pretty wild. Not saying I did them fast or well or something. It took me fucking forever to do them, but I did them. It was amazing how to do it. That puzzle was really hard. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. So what do we get? Look, there's something on the screen. IALP? What does that mean? That can't be it. Oh. Why is this room so easy? The fucking security room was hellish. Like, it was actually difficult. This place is just a fucking joke. Screen changed. Like, I solved some of the puzzles without even knowing what I was doing. Hey, it looks different than before. The symbols are different. Sun, moon, star, moon. And I already forgot. Damn, there's only one left. Sun, moon. So what's in here? Good job, it opened. Good work. Oh, there's only the cards and the key this time. Looks kinda empty this time. There's only two things in here. First we got AB room key cards. These must be the star cards they were talking about. There are two of them. You guys take one, I'll take the other. Right. Repair, so only need one for the two of us. And the other thing is the key as usual. Yes, now we can get out of here. Great, no point in sitting around, let's go. Wait a bit. Star, moon. Ew, it's open. Three different types of card gates generally found in the safe in each room and used to open the AB gate. Without them you can't open the AB gate to play the AB game, which means you can't gain BP. In other words, getting one of these cards is the first step when you escape. The sun key is used during the first round this month. Yeah, I know that. An elementary device that uses rubber to launch a small projectile, frequently used in adolescents, ne'er-do-wells. Can be used as a necklace, but this is not recommended. The test site in question was a simulated manned mission to Mars held in the Nevada desert. On New Year's Eve 2028, the audio logs from the simulation contain a woman's voice, assumed to be one of the test subjects, saying the following. 6 of us are dead, counting myself. There are only 3 left. I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite them. Yeah. Most evidence seems to suggest that this was the beginning of the Radical 6 outbreak, and that the Nevada facility was the epicenter of the pandemic. A general term to use to refer to the insects in the epifamily of Temitoid, I don't know, of the cockroach order Blattodea. That's right, even though they're sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. They're in the cockroach family instead. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and the remora is in the Receipt performance order. What? What does this have to do with anything? Have a nice... Word 03 says before he leaves. There are a few variations. Have a nice trouble, have a nice strategy, have a nice trust. Well, I haven't seen the trust yet. Conjunction, a term used in positional astronomy. Put simply, it means that the two celestial bodies appear near one another in the sky. I don't give a shit. Tenmyoji's picture. This is the photograph that Tenmyoji was holding. The subject is a girl named Akane Kurashiki. Akane was one of the people who appeared in this game's sister title 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. As a childhood friend of Junpei, that title's main character. In 999 she was 21 years old. This picture was taken 9 years before then, when she was 12. Now look at the left side of the picture. If you look closely, it almost looks like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry if it seems a little strange. A spirit medium has told us that the person in this picture is a guardian spirit who's looking after. He must have shown up here because he'd heard what sort of destiny she had in store and decided to see how she was doing. Okay. So these are just like developer commentary pretty much. Just random stuff and sometimes spoilers for the game. The door lock, it says lock right now. You guys ready? Yeah. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I need a bomb password.
No!
No.
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
Oh, the picture.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh yeah, they must have set it down after you used the face recognition thing.
I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I want to come with you.
Me
No,
too.
that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma?
Oh no, he's gonna die.
The others are probably already waiting.
Alright, I'll see you two later then.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Watch them jog off toward the blue door. And they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. The missile knows where it is at all times. He stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. What? This is even longer than the other path. I have this sinking feeling I'm not finishing this tonight. I'm already almost 4 hours in. Stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna. Pi and Clover. And Theo. The moment Theo spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. Is he afraid of me? Oh no, he just wants to start the thing.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
She turned to look at me. I swore I saw a flash of a small grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see, I can be considerate.
But then Myoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
NBD. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. Moons of Mars. Phobos, Deimos. Calypso? Where's Calypso? There's Phobos and Deimos. Red. Okay, I was trying to look up if any of Mars's moons looked red. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. We are on Earth. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door. And then Myoji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Isn't that obvious?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Thanks, man. I'll be fine myself. It's not that far
Just
away.
don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
You can shut up. I don't think I can. Look, I'm not going to the director's office. I'll be right back. I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right, see you guys later. I gave a goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. Yeah, the moons of Mars are just like fucking blobs. We have a beautiful round moon. Mars just has rocks. Dead. Radical 6 strikes again. Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone though. Then Myoji and Quark must have been here then. I laid out the floor bay map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse and out of the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Huh, looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ah, well, this was a huge waste of time shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up the map and have us headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What? Why is that thing on? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand toward it, slowly.
So, you finally made it.
No, you're...
I am Zero.
Whom's the fuck?
I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky.
I bet that's my face.
As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions.
Yeah, and there's been multiple occasions where characters have called Sigma old. The face in the flowchart, this is young Sigma. And Kay's face is young Sigma. Yeah. Wise into older men, huh? Whatever.
Ask if you wish, but I
He is
cannot
old as fuck though.
respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile and kept my old fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited.
Does he have a bracelet on already?
I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
Yeah, it's also sus that we never hear Sigma.
First, I will tell you about termites. In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound? They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where?
I doubt they have specific rooms.
No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds. Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1. Are you ready? I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
Well, got him. That's all the passwords. Thanks me? I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Does he saying to have a bomb store? If it guessed at my future confusion, he showed no signs of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey.
Bitch.
Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately. I hope we will meet again someday. We would have much to discuss.
God damn it, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear. I have to say, Sigma. What is this fucking outfit? I'm disappointed. Found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Space pirate, yeah. What the fuck? Now he has a fucking jumpsuit that reads like bad and trust and cool and in the past he used to wear a fucking retired space pirate outfit. What kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has...
Oh crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point in staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room toward the warehouse. Does that mean the message played twice?
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Pant. Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
17 already? What didn't you do? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose Ally this round. That's it.
And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose Ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You'd get to 9 whether you got 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose Ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must consider that I'll choose Betray. That would mean that you choose Betray to protect
But
yourself.
that's why we're telling you we won't choose Betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you? Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both Ally, everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you. But I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it. I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you got to do is a promise?
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please! You've got to trust us!
Alright, fine. I trust you.
2
You promise like every other...
remain
Yeah.
Until Amberdex game
I want to order the number 9 large. Yeah, the door is the number 9 large.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
I mean, sure, I'll go with it. Whatever the fuck. With that, they turned and ran into the AB room second from the right. Well, I guess I should get moving. Yeah, everyone who has gotten a number 9 has just bolted it out. Just got the fuck out of there. No? Are you gonna monologue for a bit?
1 minute.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyoji? Well, I could believe that they were telling the truth and still betray them, but I would bring my PP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9, and choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try to escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seems like the safe bet, but...
Please! You
Tenmyoji I could barely betray easily and output Quark. You don't fucking know the kid! You haven't even fucking spoken, you... What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever.
Round 3 of the Amberdex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Amberdex game.
Who else was near 9?
Results from please stop.
Okay, and Clover. Betray. Ooh. Okay. What's the point in doing that? No, Mr. Sigma, my hand slipped, I swear. Quark. Sigma. Sigma what, mister?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated...
Hey, what the hell, guys? Why'd you betray
Quark had
me?
nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise?
I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
So you're not going to
Not
leave?
what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
They wouldn't open the number 9 door. We get the aluminum foil.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave? Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like the hell I'm happy. That's some shady shit, Tenmyoji.
Say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's gotta pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
The number 9 door has been opened.
I mean, it makes sense. They saw the recording. They saw Sigma.
Will remain.
Let's go! Come on, guys! Time to move!
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
Then he turned and ran towards the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them, before I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Goodbye.
There a
The
BP
number
check?
9 door has closed.
I think something like that. Oh yeah. I mean, you have to have 9 points to go through the door. If you don't have 9 points, you get penalized. The number 9 door has closed.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you. As the game escape, please.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
Why did Zero talk about billions of people? Didn't the fucking pandemic wipe out most of the people? There's a fucking fly in my room. I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. Here we go. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow I managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was just kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really small, and he was worried I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. Quark is a really small thing, and I was really. Grandma didn't need to worry though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, and I didn't even get scratched. I started to walk. He really is invulnerable without the weak points. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either, yeah. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. Well, that's normal. Kids, babies, and like toddlers and whatever can have really high fevers. I guess you'd say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accident after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, or how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came up to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd showed old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try to find someone who would take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. Also, I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled and he'd brag to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother. How big are these fucking papers?" It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. 5-point rant. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here, but I was wrong. I saw him pass something in the bar and then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just jangled off it. It seemed really high to me and I was pretty nervous. Eventually the bartender came back with a glass of scotch and another big glass of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some kind of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. What's that? I don't even remember what root beer tastes like. Also, hello. Eye control. I was hoping to finish this tonight, but I'm not sure if I can. Like, this is probably gonna be fucking 2 to 3 hours at least. I'd never seen one before, I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float, I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I don't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at fucking how much text there is about this fucking root beer float. When Grandma told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted, his gruff voice sounded like an angel's. "Is it really mine?" He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. Felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration, I really thought it. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He brought me a root beer float. That made me very lucky. I know this is like... this is like a really important thing to him. Because I guess it's a post-apocalyptic world. And he said that root beer is more expensive than the most expensive alcohol, but oh, come on. That made me way luckier than some kid that had a mother but never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good until the fight. I was in super bad mood that day. I torn one of my shoes in the morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, I don't care. When he got mad, I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset, and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while I went hid in an abandoned building, but by then I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there. Fucking web. So I just sat there staring out at the gloomy grey sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to come. I was about halfway there when I heard someone groaning. At first I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked and I could tell right away he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever God might be listening that if they could only save Grandpa, I'd never ask another root beer floating. He got a real bad fever and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to take care of me, to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck onto Grandpa, because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around him anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but then the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk and it took a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone. Maybe he had been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off. And he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. So it's 2 papers and 4 pages. This still doesn't explain why they chose Betray. The projection of Zero, or of Sigma, explains why Tenmyoji chose Betray. I don't know if Quark just didn't understand, or if Tenmyoji specifically was listening to the... Like Quark was writing the letter, and Tenmyoji was listening to the thing? To the message from Zero? So maybe Quark didn't look, but I think he'd be pretty fucking interested at a hologram just showing up and starting to jabber some shit. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. You wouldn't have points to leave no matter what they pick. Yeah, and if I pick Betray, they wouldn't have the points to leave. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted about adopting me. His eyes got all wide and said, of course not. He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. One more to go. I want to see what happens when I pick Betray. After that, I'm done with this tonight. If the other thing is gonna take so long, I wanna take it out tomorrow. Fucking hell, I really thought I could make it. At this point, I'm slowly starting to want to just see where this all is going. Because it's just taking so fucking long.
Results from round 3. Please direct.
Is it gonna change the ally? Yeah. So it's only gonna be Clover who goes.
Points have been assigned. Or please check.
I don't really care about Clover leaving, like, whatever. She's a bitch. But, hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why did you choose Betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
Oh no. Billy, Billy.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
I mean, the letter had some interesting stuff in it. It's like giving us a glimpse of what the outside world is like. But I guess the spread of the virus was controlled somehow, because they were all not wearing protective suits. Chloe, what the hell do you think
I'm going to call
of
the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice, what do you mean? Wait, do you mean?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of eyes. It's not that cold right there, is it?
The number 9. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for as the game is escape. Please enjoy.
That's it? Wow, lame. I thought 10 minutes was gonna go ham. That's why I don't think these paths are worth exploring. Because it's just gonna be fucking... Oh no, you got points. I got points, and then they just fuck off. Well, I got all the passwords for the bombs. Better pass for something. The jumpy doll. Well. Is this left? Forgot it does that. Junpei doll, yeah. Akane called him Jumpy. I am extremely curious, but even if iControl says it's gonna take more than 5 hours, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just gonna play Rabbi. Fuck it. Fuck. I failed. I failed my mission.
Isn't that obvious? 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 Isn't that obvious?
Fuck. I was like, it's fine. It'll take me like 2 hours to go through that path. And then it'll maybe take like 4 hours to go through the other path. But I'm just gonna... Well, I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm gonna play Rabbi. But I'm gonna finish this tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to sleep right now. My sleep schedule is fucked. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna make a tea and stuff. Okay.